Hi everybody, Graham Ellis from watercooledsup.com.au with a review on the K-Pump K-220. This is an awesome pump made in the USA. We came across this in Hawaii recently when we had a pump issue ourselves. Fell in love with the K-Pump because of its ease of use. It's a terrific pump. It's a two-stage pump, which means the first piston allows you to do your high volume pumping really easily. Lock that in place, turn the handle all the way around, and that releases the second piston, which is going to give you your high pressure. So it's going to take you from 10 to 15 psi, which is the hard pressure to get to when you're using a standard ISUP pump, or indeed if you've got a board that goes to 18 psi, difficult again to get to that pressure. So the whole high volume side is the first bit. We're going to show you how that works. All you've got to do is pop it over the valve and start pumping it. So super easy to get that big volume up to 10 psi. So this is just such an easy pump to use. Once you're at that pressure, slide the handle all the way around, and what that does is release your second piston. This is your high pressure piston stage. This is just so easy. A kid could do this, a child could do it, an elderly person could use this pump, a mum that wants to pump up get the kids to pump up their board. It's just super easy to get to that high pressure. So easy, in fact, you've got to be very careful when you're using this pump and the K20 to use the quick gauge. That's the quick gauge there, sold separately, to just check your pressure as you go along. There's a little screw in the bottom which you unscrew so that that screw comes down to meet the top of the valve. They're very easy to use. You just place it over the top, push it down, let it go, push it down, let it go. The quick gauge, sold separately, a ripper gauge to check your pressure, or alternatively, what you can do is use the high pressure limit adapter. What that is, it's a preset device that allows you not to overinflate your board, but it'll bring your board up to 15 psi or 18 psi. They're preset. This is a very easy device to use. You just take the nozzle off the end of the pump that you get and pop your quick air on the end of your pump, pop it back over the nozzle and pump away. Super easy to do. What happens is, as you get to full pressure, the extra pressure when you get above 15 psi will vent out of that side valve. So you'll hear it and you'll also feel the air coming out, so you can't overinflate your board, and that way you can take that device with you and make sure your board is always going to be at exactly the right pressure. One of the great things about these pumps is that if you need to stop and do something, you can just pump that back on there, keep pumping away, put a couple of shots in and take it on and off without letting any pressure escape. Very quick, easy and simple to use. That's what we love about K-Pump. The quality, the build quality of the pump, and the ease of use of the pump is just fantastic. Of course, when you buy your K-Pump, you're going to get with your K-Pump a couple of extra valves, depending on what sort of board you might have, and a little bit of lube here for the O-rings at the end of the pump here. In addition to that, you're also going to get this carry bag for your K-Pump. It's got a shoulder strap, so that makes it easy to carry to the beach. Closure system is the same as a dry bag. So a fantastic pump, great accessories to go with it, either the K-Air pressure limit adapter or the quick gauge. Fantastic pump, just a brilliant pump. I can't recommend it highly enough. Ease of use, so simple to use. If you're a lady, you find using a standard T-pump difficult to get up to that 15 psi. I mean, everybody finds it difficult to use the standard pump that comes with most of today's paddleboards. If you like this review, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Great to talk to you. Speak to you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.